Hotline Miami 2 came out March 10th, 2015. I was 7 days right before my birthday. I was just a wee little tadpole when this game came out. When this game came out, dude, it creamed my corn. It blew my mind. It blew my dad. It blew everyone in my household because this game is by far fucking amazing. It does what its predecessor does, Hotline Miami 1, but it does it 10 times better. And we're going to be discussing what it does way better in a little bit. But in the meantime, I want you all to get some snacks, get ready, because we're about to dive deep into this Hotline Miami bullshit and get into that 1980s aesthetic. You know, gotta get into it and all that. So go ahead, grab yourself a fucking Klondike bar. Do not put it in the microwave like I did. I'm a fucking idiot. Don't do what I do, because I'm pretty dumb. I'm just some stupid dumbass nerd on the internet talking about Hotline Miami and a bunch of old ass games that nobody plays that much anymore, but are fucking gems. Like honestly, this game aged so good. But anyway, go get that Klondike bar. Don't microwave it. Damn near burned down my whole household. So let's get into it. I believe I lied to you guys. This game also takes place in the 90s as well as the 80s. It goes back and forth in time. It's a continuation of Hotline Miami 1 story, as I recently found out while replaying through the game and while my friends continued to yell at me about how stupid I am, thinking that it was like a what if scenario with the spoiler alert in Hotline Miami 1. Helmet pretty much gets into the game, and there's a scene where you pretty much kill Jacket in return. Now, this game is by far unique as fuck. As you're seeing on screen right now, each individual masked person is a new person, and they have a unique twist to them. For instance, I think this is like Alex and whatever the fuck her name is, or whatever his name is. It could be fucking Joe Biden, Bill Cosby, I don't fucking know. But the guy pretty much has a chainsaw, and the other guy has a gun, and then you pretty much have a companion, and you can shoot and melee at the same time, which is unique as fuck. And it also, each new character has its unique animations, and I emphasize unique because each and every single one of them are different. For instance, when you play as the pig guy, or in this case when you play as the chainsaw guy, he actually has chainsaw animations, which are fucking cool as hell. They are so satisfying to pull off. It makes every situation, every single scenario feel, well, every single level feel different, feels unique, feels awesome. Honestly, I love every second of the new whole overhaul system of adding new characters. The only thing I do not like about it is from a storyline perspective, because it doesn't focus on that one said character. The whole story, in my experience, it feels kind of like a jumbled mess all together, because it's like, okay, you're jumping to character, you're playing as a police officer, you're playing as a news reporter. Sure, they're fun gameplay wise, but story wise it's just like, what the fuck is going on? I have no idea. And then another big crucial thing about this game that got a lot of flack back in the day, and I can't blame anyone from giving this game flack, is it did the laziest cop-out thing ever for an ending. Pretty much the ending, spoiler alert, heavy spoiler alerts, not that anyone gives a fuck, it's a a goddamn 5-year-old video, or 6-year-old game now at this point. But pretty much the ending of this game consists of everyone getting nuked. The world just gets nuked. That was the ending. It was very lame. I also don't like, from a storyline perspective, that it explains literally everything. Well, not everything, but it explains so much, while the mystery and uniqueness is kind of gone about who hired the masked people, or so on and so forth. They go on to explain it a lot more, which I like to, interpret myself and everything like that. But other than that, pretty much, another thing I like about the game is the music. The music is so good. Oh my god, the music is so much better than the first one. Don't get me wrong, I love the first game. The first game will always have a special place in my heart. But what 2 does, it amplified its music tenfold. Now, it's subjective. You can like the first one more or the second one, but to me, the first one felt, each level, like, kind of like the music kind of blended in with one another. Like it felt like that the music was kind of the same. Not all the time, but in some levels it felt, oh wait, that sounds exactly like this song. It sounds like this song, But in the second game, you never feel that way at all. You're going through each level, and you have new music. Each level is exciting in its own various different ways. It has its own unique twist on it, and I love every second of it. So, now let's get into the main question, because it's 5 minutes into the video and you guys don't want to be here that long, and I don't want to keep you that long because I want you guys to play this fucking game. Now anyway, what is it better than 1, and why is it better than 1 if it is? Now I wanted to, when I was making this video, I had the idea of making this video, I wanted to say 1 was, I have fonder memory of 1. Mainly because when I was a kid, I played 1 a lot more. I didn't play 2 as nearly as much as I did. And I really was missing out, if I'm honest with you. When I went to go play Hotline Miami 2, and we did the 1 and then 2 back to back pretty much. Honestly, I gotta say, Hotline Miami 2 is it does everything Hotline Miami 1 does, and it improved upon it tenfold. When you think of good sequels to a game, I think of games like definitely not The Last of Us 1. Definitely not The Last of Us 2, I mean, to 1. But I think of games like Hotline Miami 1 to 2. I think of Crash Bandicoot 2. I think about a bunch of other Mass Effect 1 to 2. You know, I think about those games, you know what I mean? Like 2 did what 1 did but better, and so on and so forth. I think of that. And honestly, Hotline Miami 2 fucking outpaces it with its music, its uniqueness, with its gameplay, emphasizes more on that. The only thing I will give flack to in this video about is that I like Jacket more as a character, but that's personally because you spend way more time with him than you do anybody else in the game. Of course you're gonna like him more, you know what I mean? There's more character to that person, you know, I also like the mystery way more than anybody else. But the thing I like, what they did way more that I haven't even talked about yet, is the art style. They made every NPC feels unique with this little dialogue head or whatever. So when you interact with them, they have their own funny ass dialogue and whatnot. Honestly, I gotta say, Hotline Miami 2 is by far 10 times better than Hotline Miami 1. The only thing I would do differently, honestly, is probably have Jacket in it, but that's just a bias. I don't think they would have done it right. It would have probably been shit. How they did it, in my opinion, was perfect. They shouldn't have ended the game the way they did, because it was very lazy and it was very cop-out. Any game where you have the ending pretty much be, oh, everything blows up, everyone dies in a nuke, or it's the equivalent of everything was just a dream, pretty much, to me. It's just a cop-out one. It's like, okay, well, what was the point of any of it if this is all going to happen and I can't prevent it, you know? But the game isn't story, you know, focused. It's gameplay and music focused, pretty much. That's how I see it. That's how I see 2 as, you know? The mystery's gone. Like, the major mystery elements on a lot of things isn't... I'm not going to say it's gone, but it isn't as there as it should be, or as 1 was. But honestly, I can take that. I don't really care. With how every character is uniquely made and uniquely put, they have their own special abilities. It makes it feel like every time you play a game, every time you play a new level and you pick a new character than the one you did before, it feels like you're playing a different game, and that is the best part about it. Hotline Miami 1 did that, but it didn't do it as well as Hotline Miami 2. Anyway, that's pretty much going to be the end of this video. I'm sorry if I kind of went on a little tangent and rant, you know, and it seemed semi-coherent. I apologize if that's the case. I just have so much enthusiasm about this game. Go ahead and check it out. Hotline Miami 2, it's been out, like I said, since 2015. I was a wee little tadpole when it came out. Go check it out, guys. As always, I love every single one of you, my fellow sea serpents. Until next time, I'm going to be on vacation, by the way, so there's going to be no uploads on Saturday or Sunday, but I will be back Monday for you guys. As always, I'm always here for you guys, you know, commenting, liking, whatever you guys do. However you guys want to engage with me, I will always engage back, you know that. I love every single one of you, my fellow sea serpents, and who aren't my fellow sea serpents. If you're new to the channel, think about becoming a fellow sea serpent. If not, oh well, it's not a big deal. I'm not going to be butthurt about it. I appreciate you spending your time getting to the end of this video. As always, love every single one of you. You guys have a great day. Be safe. I don't know, wear a rubber if you're an adult, or, you know, whatever, you know what I mean. Anyway, till next time, my fellow sea serpents, this is your boy, K-norr Sea Serpent, signing off. Bye!